Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Leigh. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today I wanted to come on here and talk about Old Navy. Specifically, we are going to be reviewing some really cute little summer dresses that I bought from Old Navy, including the cutesy little one that I'm wearing right now. But also, before we get into that, I want to talk a little bit about the BODEQUALITY campaign that Old Navy kind of did, how it is now flopping, appearing to blow up in their faces, and a little bit of my opinion on it. Obviously, bear in mind, I am a straight size person, so I am also going to put in the description box some links to, in particular, some TikToks that I found very helpful from plus size people talking about this issue as well, just in case you're interested and want to learn more. Now I will use chapters on this video, so if you want to skip that whole drama part and you're just more interested in a review of the clothes, which I don't blame you, you will be able to just skip ahead to those parts. But if you do enjoy hearing a little bit more about like what's going on with some of these companies and you like hearing a little bit of the drama aspect, let me know, because I am intrigued by the drama that goes on in the fashion world and I constantly consume that content. I would be very happy to include little tidbits of like what I'm hearing out in the universe in these videos if you like it. So as we all know, Old Navy and its parent company of Gap Inc., which also includes Banana Republic, are huge. They are huge companies. They manufacture a ton of clothing. They have retail stores, online stores, and millions of dollars of sales every year. Now, last year, Old Navy decided that they would start a campaign called BODEQUALITY, where they would carry everything in size 0 to 30 in store. Now, there are many companies that do offer 2X, 3X, 4X, but only online. So this was actually a pretty huge move, especially for a company as humongous as Old Navy. Now, I have a question for you immediately that I would love for you to answer in the comments, which is, did you ever even hear about that campaign? Because I never heard about it last year. I am subscribed to Old Navy emails. I get all of their marketing. I go on their website semi-frequently just to check at what the new arrivals are. And truly, I feel like they did not do a good job of marketing this idea that they would be carrying size 0 to 30 in store. Now this year, very recently in the past couple of months, Old Navy has basically made a statement saying, you know what, we're finding that the plus sizes aren't selling very well, so we're just scrapping the whole thing. Most stores aren't going to carry plus sizes anymore. So originally they said, oh, don't worry, it'll only be 75 stores, but a TikToker who I will tag down in the comments, I'll include a link to her video, basically went through and started a giant spreadsheet of like which stores actually were still carrying plus sizes and which weren't. And she got to well over 100 before Old Navy took all of that information down, so it was no longer accessible. There's also been quite a lot of drama online with some, and I don't want to speak for all people because obviously this was a small percentage of people who work at Old Navy retail locations complaining that having to have the extra, like the plus sizes in their stores made their stores look super sloppy and that it looked really bad. That is fat phobia. If you think that like a bigger size of the exact same thing is sloppy, you gotta check yourself because that's just not appropriate. It's very rude. But anyways, that kind of takes us back around to my experience with Old Navy. Now, I usually wear a size 4 to 6, which could be a small or a medium depending on the item, depending on the store. I would say Old Navy, in my opinion, tends to run a little big, so I almost always wear a size small in like dresses, tops, and then either a small or a medium in bottoms. However, I am very short. I am 5'1". When Old Navy was pushing this BODEQUALITY thing, one of the other things they were saying is that they were going to carry more like tall and petites. I can say I will literally go on their website on the day that something launches, on the day I get an email about like a new arrival, and all of the petites will be sold out, or if something comes in 8 colors, 1 color will have a petite version, which is really disappointing to me. And I also really feel like the petites do not actually go up to a size 30, when there are people who wear a size 30 but that are only 5'1". So I don't know why there's this still stigma that if you're petite, you are, you know, 5 foot, but you weigh like 80 pounds. That's not accurate. There are people who are petite across every single size. I do also find it very, very disingenuous for Old Navy to basically be saying, as one of the biggest retailers in the world, well, we gave it the good old college try for 1 year, didn't do great marketing, a lot of people didn't know about it, and plus size people just didn't buy our clothes. So we're pulling all of those clothes out. You should have bought from us if you wanted us to keep carrying it. Like, clearly there was a bit of a supply and demand issue here, definitely. But I know I've been seeing online for months now, people who are plus sized who say like they go into Old Navy and they ask like, hey, do you have a 3X in this? And they're like, no, sorry, like we only got 2 of them. Well, if you don't have the product to begin with, how are they possibly going to be buying it? So I do think that there's a little bit of they wanted to launch this as like a goodwill measure, hoping that it would work exactly as they wanted. It didn't immediately take off as well as they were hoping, so they just kind of scrapped the whole thing. It seems a little scummy to me, but what do I know? If you are plus size, I would love to hear from you specifically, and you can send me a DM on Instagram if that's more comfortable for you, or comment below. How did that news make you feel? That they're basically saying, it's your fault, you didn't buy enough clothes, sorry, we're not gonna cater to you anymore. Because to me, it really, really rubbed me the wrong way. Now, I had placed this order like right before I heard a lot of the news about them pulling out of stores. I don't think I would have placed it if I had have heard that first. And while it gives kind of a good opportunity to talk about this, it makes me feel a little ashamed that I gave them my money, honestly. Like I said, if you're interested in hearing more about that kind of drama side of things, I will add some links down in the description box to kind of cool TikToks. You can kind of go down the rabbit hole of learning more information. It's very, very interesting and sad, of course, but it also was not unexpected, unfortunately. Because if there's one thing that big companies show us time and time again, it's that they only care about the almighty dollar, no matter how much they pretend to care about you. And with that out of the way, once again, let me know if you like that kind of stuff, but let's talk about the actual dresses that I got. So I got 4 different summer dresses, technically 5 because somehow I ordered 2 of the same dress. Not sure how that happened, but I did actually manage to get Petites dresses in a couple of them, including this first one. So this dress is gorgeous. This is a quintessential summer dress for me. Super bright colors, cute florally pattern. It has pockets, which I really like, although like these are too small for you to really put anything in them. Any pocket is a good pocket to me. This top part has a little smocked area under your bust, and then it basically just has like 2 pockets of fabric for your boobs, and then this little strap, and you could tie this a number of different ways. You could tie it differently around the center here if you didn't want like quite so big of a gap, but I adore how this looks. I think it is so cute. I really, really love the colors. It's very, very flowy, and the fabric is light enough that you're not gonna feel like super hot or sweaty in this. You would be super comfortable. They give you lots of fabric for the tie around your neck, so you don't just have one of those awkward, like a little tiny knots. You can actually make like a nice pretty bow, which I always appreciate. And then the back is just a nice stretchy elastic back, so it sits really nicely, very comfortably. And overall, I just feel like this is a really good quality dress. Now, I got this in the size small petite, and it fits me perfectly. It is the perfect length for me as like a little midi dress, and I just think it looks incredible. Now keep in mind, like always, I should have mentioned this earlier, I will include like the actual links and what size I got and everything down in the description box in case you're interested in checking them out. Even though I just went on a whole tirade about how maybe Old Navy isn't the best, but this is truly a very cute and, in my opinion, good quality dress. I 100% will be keeping it, and if you follow me on Instagram, you will 100% be seeing photos of it because it is very beautiful and I love it. Now, next up, we just have a little ribbed pink bodycon dress. Now, this immediately, as soon as I took it out, you can just really feel that this is not the best quality. Obviously, it's also not the most expensive, so you shouldn't expect the world from it. But the material is very, very thin, which means like it's just like sucked into my belly button. It's very, very clingy around your boobs. It's super see-through. I had to put on both pasties and a bra because this bra is a little bit see-through as well, but you can just completely see through it. There's no way you could ever wear like a dark colored underwear with this. It's just not very good. And it's a shame because this color of pink I actually really, really like. Super bright, vibrant, and the idea of like a pink little bodycon dress that you could just like wear out, go out with your friends, get some drinks in the summer. This is not it. I could not wear this out. It is too see-through, too sheer. If you went into Old Navy and you don't normally wear ribbed or bodycon dresses and you tried this on, you would feel like shit about yourself because it looks very, very bad. But please don't let this, how this looks on you, be an indication of how you feel like you would look in a good bodycon dress. If you get a thick, stretchy one, it hugs your body, it looks really sexy, but it also doesn't cling to like every single imperfection. And yeah, it definitely will make you look a lot cuter than this. This is not it. I would not recommend. This dress, I think, had the potential to be cute. I'm sure the person who designed this dress designed it and thought it was going to be very, very adorable, but it didn't quite translate. Now, it's just like a little short, somewhat A-line dress, but then it has this little ruffle on the top. I think that it has the potential to be very cute, and it just maybe was not quite executed how they were expecting. The stitching on it doesn't quite seem symmetrical to me. This side looks like it cuts over a lot more than this one does. Or maybe it just fits a little weirdly when it's sitting on a real human body. I think that, like I said, the idea of it is cute. I do think it might be slightly too juvenile for me, which is interesting to say because I usually love like cutesy baby doll style dresses. That same ruffle is also at the back, and then there's just a little cutout with a tie. It's not a terrible dress. There's just something about it that is not for me. I'm also finding the little flowers on here. There's like red, blue, and gray flowers, and it's really giving me red, white, and blue, like go America, and I'm not an American. So it's not really my thing. Like I said, if you like it, let me know, but something about it just doesn't speak to me, which is a shame because seeing it on the website, I really thought I would love it. I thought this would be my favorite dress out of all of them, but apparently not. I think the issue is it almost looks like an old nightgown, and that's just not really my vibe. Like, it does kind of look like something that you would expect somebody from like 100 years ago would wear as like a cute little PJ, especially if it was longer. Like, it might be too short for that, but maybe like a little girl's nightgown, and I don't like that insinuation. Now, if you follow me on Instagram or if you watched an Old Navy video, I don't know, probably 6 months ago, this little dress might look slightly familiar because I bought this in like a dark blue, but in a full-length dress, and now they have little like mini versions, and I love this. I love these styles of dresses. I just think it's really, really cute, very flattering. This is the type of thing that you can throw on for pretty much any occasion, and it's just very, very comfy, very airy. You're never going to feel constricted or uncomfortable. And I feel like a lot of the sundresses that I own have like a decent amount of cleavage. Like, even that really cute little halter orange dress had that kind of cutout in the middle. And I don't always want to wear those to, like, with my grandparents as an example. So something like this that is, in my opinion, still really cute, still makes me feel bright and fun and cheerful, but I feel a little more covered, I think is great for those types of occasions. So this dress is basically just 3 different tiers: the top, the center, and then the bottom. And each of the tiers has like a bit more fabric so that it gives you this kind of like very like twirl worthy little skirt, and it looks just like very airy on your body. I know from experiences on previous videos that there are many men who don't like this style of dress and think that it's like too boxy, it doesn't show your body. I'm here to say I don't care. I don't care. I love a comfy dress, a comfy moment, and this one also has pockets. I must say I really appreciate how many of the Old Navy dresses did have pockets. Pretty much all of them except for that pink one. And yeah, I absolutely love this. I think it's so cute. And this is a good example of one of the dresses that I keep looking back to see if they're ever gonna get petites in the orange or in the pink, because I was like, yeah, the regular length might be okay, it might not. And I think that it's okay in this case. Like, it's not too long on me. Sometimes the regular length dresses like this go past my knees. This one's fine, but they just never had petites in it. So I really call bullshit that they're offering petites in like everything they release. Now I will say this obviously still has the problem that it's like slightly see-through, which is annoying. But at least because it's loose at the bottom, I don't think you would be able to see any like particular color of underwear under it, but you might want to wear a nude colored bra. I'm wearing a white bra and I do feel like you can slightly see that, but I think with a nude bra, it would be completely fine. And those are the dresses that I have for you today, along with the little side of drama. Definitely let me know which one was your favorite and which one was your least favorite. My favorite was the first one by far, and least favorite was the pink Bodycon because it just didn't fit properly. It was just very poor quality. So two things that I don't love. Overall though, still really happy with my purchase. I also got some of those swimsuits from last week's Old Navy swim video, if you haven't seen that yet, in the same order. And overall, I feel like I got some like really good stuff. Now with everything happening at Old Navy, with how they're like rescinding all of their plus sizes and kind of insulting the very customer base that they said that they were like in full support of, I don't know how much I would be willing to shop from them in the future. We'll have to see like if they make any more statements about it, if there are any kind of new updates in the coming weeks. But you'll have to let me know how it's affecting you. Is it going to change your shopping habits? I know a lot of people don't really have a lot of choice but to shop at Old Navy because it is affordable. It's everywhere. A lot of people really need to try stuff on in store, and there aren't that many options for that anymore. But with all of that being said, thank you very much for watching this video today. I really, really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and also consider hitting the red subscribe button found down below if you are not already subscribed to the channel. It really, really does help out. And I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye!